And we're back with Tech Quarters TV, episode 2, and we have our favourite Michael Vermeersch here from Microsoft, Digital Inclusion Lead. Hi, great to see you again, Michael.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, let's delve into Microsoft 365 Business, that great, if you don't know, the great application that's really a package, got 4 of their strong pillars in the cloud. It is the combo package from Microsoft that's really hitting the streets well. So let's talk about accessibility and the functions in Microsoft 365 Business. You know, what's being developed there? What does the team look like that's developing it, you know?
So I think key from Office 365 is that it's built in. Accessibility is built in. It's not bolted on, which I think is and it's from the core product. E1, you don't have to pay extra to get full accessibility across the whole suite.
That's good.
And that in itself makes it easy to deploy and so on. And that also then makes it actually fairly focused for the people developing on the platform. I remember well a couple of years back when they and actually that team got an award. They released something, an Office 365, and you know it's easier now with the cloud, right, to release a new update. And they hadn't checked it for accessibility, and they stopped the rollout and they checked it for accessibility.
Yes.
And just making sure that it was doing its job right. And that's something that we would never have done before, right?
Absolutely.
And that just shows you how important that is. I think, who is it? I would say it's everyone, and that anyway that makes it for an easier answer.
Yes. Okay.
But you know, I think in almost everything we do, we see now that pervasive message. Were you at Ready? Were you at Inspire this year?
Yeah, I was at Inspire.
Those general sessions,
fantastic.
Our leaders, there was not a single message that they gave out where accessibility and inclusion was not part of, right?
Absolutely. In the last 2 years, things have changed so much on that. You know, it is massively on the agenda, and quite rightly so. To give you an idea, you probably know about our 365 Cloud Academy, and we've been developing these training videos for quite a while now, and we about a year ago got into the accessible functions in Microsoft 365. And honestly, we couldn't believe how many applications are embedded within 365. I think we've done something like 150 videos now on 150 separate functions, you know, so if you don't know about them, you really got to get involved. And obviously we've got all the training to help you there, but how are partners, you know, how are we promoting this to partners? How are we getting it out there so they know about it?
So specifically for partners, in the subsidiaries, we have, we're launching virtual teams. UK had its first virtual team active for a year now. Yes. In that virtual team, we got all the business segments in. One of them is one commercial partner.
Yes.
And that is for second year running is still Helen Smith. And basically we have a full strategy end to end on how we connect with partners, how we push the boundaries a bit and saying you really should go disability confident, you really should look into this. But the nice thing about how we're doing this is that in the virtual team, all the business segments are in there and we're working towards the same goal. I'm going to tell you a secret.
Great, love secrets. Secret coming up now.
So I'm in services and I'm in that virtual team as well.
Yes.
As part of our services strategy, we've said, well, we also want to have the accessible solutions of our partners in a portfolio so we can recommend that as service to our customers.
Fantastic.
Because we want to do this end to end, right? No point reinventing the wheel.
Absolutely, sounds very exciting. I suppose a final question in this episode is there are so many apps out there.
And in that.
Tech Quarters are in there, absolutely. The Cloud Academy is right on there. I think it was the first one in there. Your killer app, you know, so which one? I mean, there is so many being developed. There's probably 2 or 3 every few months now, you know, through the Sway presentation. But, you know, what's your favourite?
My favorite is still PowerPoint Designer.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
I got to do a lot of presentations, and I do try to make it each time a tailored message. So, but that takes effort, right? So it's a lot of thinking in there that goes in there. So I cannot put too much time in making them look nice. So I put a white slide with a title and some bullet points, and then I ask PowerPoint designer to make it look pretty.
Nice.
And it just creates the most phenomenal slides.
That's fantastic.
Very recently, I presented to our internal comms team, and it was all about accessible comms. And the title page, I said, make it look pretty, and it created those big satellite dishes as an image.
Wow,
so it was
fantastic.
clear,
I mean, the thing that partners might not know as well, Michael, is that, you know, all of these apps out there are so fantastic, and there is, it's not sensitive, I think there's a commercial side to this as well, because, you know, partners out there will know that they have all these accessible functions, and I think it's something like 1 in 5 organisations have people with a disability now, or there's 1 in 5 employees have a disability. So they need to start thinking about the people that they're employing and how they can skill them up with the technology. And so just a basic understanding of what technology is out there and how organizations can embrace this. There's a social requirement, a corporate social responsibility for customers to take this technology on. Microsoft's leading the charge here. So all partners need to know about this, don't they? You know, it's they can be, you know, marketing these solutions.
It's an opportunity for so many things. One is getting more getting access to more talent, also getting access to disabled talent, because that will show you different perspectives, and there's research being done there that will give you more benefits long term. The other thing is having that representation. Why would you say no to a market of 20%? So we know that 1 in 5 people are disabled. Why would you say no to that market, right?
Absolutely. All the brains out there and the help you can get for your organisation. We're all embracing it now, I think. Tipping point has already been reached, so very exciting times ahead. So in this next episode, I think actually, let's talk about the future with Michael. Thanks, Michael. Cheers.